2024. So let's get into this. This is heinous on many levels. First off, so we didn't have the background up front, but the background we got later on is that some guy who was identified as a white guy at Circle K was causing problems and being disruptive. So they called police and asked to trespass the guy. Someone else said that he was assaulted by someone and pointed across the street at Tyrone. Police hops out and says, "Hey, buddy, let me talk to you for a second." Uh, Obviously, Tyrone can't hear, but then right away proceeds to just attack, right? And I just want to, I think it's worth taking a second look to just see how gun ho, excuse me, and ready he was as soon as he pulls up, right?
Remember, the man is deaf and has cerebral palsy.
Okay. So from right there, he's on it and he's talking about, he's trying to grab him up, he's being aggressive. Now, this plays right into the Department of Justice confirmation. And by the way, the Department of Justice, for them to come out and say that Phoenix is acting in racial bias, they don't want to do that, folks. Right? I understand that there's, political sides to some of these institutions and courts and things like that. But for them to to make a finding of fact that a police department is engaging in racial bias means that there's an overwhelming amount of evidence. There's no, there was one or two incidences or something like that. No. So the reason why this reporter, and it does sound like he's playing up the race card a lot, right? Oh, it was a white guy who said it versus the white cop, and they went together to go get the black guy. But that is, in fact, what happened in this case. And I want to talk a little bit about the police feeling so charged, ready, and gun ho off this white guy saying that he was assaulted. Do I believe that they would have been as gun ho and ready if it was a black guy saying that he was assaulted by Tyrone? I don't think so. Okay. Race is again, I'm part of the human race, but I'm just using this language that we all understand here. Let's say race or ethnicity is a part of this whole law enforcement dynamic here in these United States. And I'd be happy to discuss that fact with anyone who defers. It is. It always has been. It is now, and it's going to continue to be. Not necessarily in a negative way, but it's something that has to be acknowledged. It can't just be ignored and say, oh, well, it's a human or something of that nature. No. It's a black person, it's a white person.